The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chase Anderson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Now batting, Russell Daniels, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
Here's the pitch. Daniels currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among left fielders, so fans are certainly rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bison Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Daniels, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's down to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in, Jordan Groshans, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, come on now, guys. We got to hold him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Russell Daniels, and their runners at the corners now.
Right here, one time. Here we go.
Daniels.
Hey, if it's high, let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Fouled off.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping up now, Bison Diaz. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open.
Diaz.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand
time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Digging in to try it again, Orlando
The first baseman,
Valdez.
number 4, Orlando Valdez.
The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that is off the wall.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall.
Ready for another shot
Now
now.
back.
Russell
The left
Daniels.
fielder.
2 men on, 2
Russell.
away here in the 4th.
Daniel.
Let's go now. What time?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Reese Hines.
Third baseman, number 3, Reese
1 out, nobody on.
Hines.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Daniels is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Russell
Now batting.
Daniels already
The
2
left
for
field.
2. He'll look to
Let's
add
go.
on right here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed
0-1.
pitches.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Back.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a
He
look to first. And the runner back.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll
No
do so
ball.
unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to
Come on,
raise the
better, come
hitter's
on.
sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're...
Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir
The right
Aguilera.
fielder, number 9, Vladimir
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Aguilera.
Lifted the other way to left center. Daniels will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again,
batting.
Russell Daniels. He homered earlier and is
Russell
2 for 3 to this point.
Daniel.
Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Swung on and belted. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Orlando
baseman,
Valdez.
number 4.
1 for 2 with a
Orlando
double on his line thus far.
Valdez.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Daniels is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now
Russell
back.
Daniels.
The
He'll
left
look to
fielder.
keep it going. 3 for
Russell
4 so far in the ballgame.
Daniels.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
15-1 is the final. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Woody Ewing notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Chase Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the
And
air
now,
on the show.
your
Today, it's the second of this
Buffalo
3-game series
Bison.
between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. The Rail Riders have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Nate Pearson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, Russell Daniels. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Russell Daniels.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now at the plate, Russell Daniels. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
One strike.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A bouncer to the left side, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Digging in now, Drew Waters, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Drew Waters.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
The batter, number 1. Designated.
And this misses for ball 4. The
Diaz.
second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now in the box, Brandon Wagner. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, 2 costly errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Scranton leads it 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Birdie.
The second baseman, John Birdie.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Russell Daniels.
Russell Daniels.
Got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 1-0 delivery. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Popped up. Moreno shading to his right. 1 down. Striding into the box, Vladimir Aguilera.
The right fielder, Vladimir Aguilera.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Daniels is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Russell Daniels will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
The pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodbye, home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now 6-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs.
Ready once again,
Now
Steven Souza.
Left fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Daniels is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Russell Daniels. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both.
Come on, get here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Buffalo's in front of this one, 7-6. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Bisons came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Dull claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score first for the victorious Barons. 8 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Rail Riders, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 11 men on base.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Buffalo Bisons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
The left fielder, Russell Daniel.
Stay high up there. Nobody better right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Come on, big guy.
Hey,
Keep
thanks,
going
Matty.
up
Hey,
there.
you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in, Russell Daniels. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Russell Daniel.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 29 home runs for him on the year as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza.
Now
0 for 1
left
for him
fielder.
here in this one.
Steven
Both clubs with 3
Souza.
hits in the ball game.
Junior.
Hey, we got no out.
Swung on by Souza, and he connects to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Steven Souza. Home run number 2 for him on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on.
Digging in and looking for more, Russell Daniels. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Have a rip up there right now, huh?
The 1-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
All right, come on now. One time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Russell.
Into the box, Russell Daniels. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Come on now. One pitch right here.
A ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Put a good swing on it. Here we go.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Now to the plate, Isan Diaz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Diaz.
Ready with the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Aguilera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Russell Daniels. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Daniel.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we
Back,
go.
back.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you right now.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Line to the right side.
On the bag,
and
on the
that's
bag,
through
on the
into right
bag.
field for a base hit. The throw home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Tyler Lyons claims the win out of the pen, his first. Bennett Ramos earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Rail Riders, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Bison, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors.